Wait, what if I told you that one of Hollywood's biggest almost love stories just had a new chapter? After decades of rumors, missed chances, and viral confessions, Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves have reunited, and fans are completely losing it. Is this just a sweet friendship, or the romance that never got its timing right? Stay with me, because what really happened between them might surprise you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Now, let's dive into what really happened. What happens when two of Hollywood's most beloved stars reunite after years apart? The internet explodes. That's exactly what happened when Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves were seen reconnecting, and fans simply could not stay calm. Within hours, social media was flooded with reactions. Old interviews resurfaced. Classic movie clips started trending again. Fan pages began sharing throwback moments. And suddenly, everyone was asking the same question. Is this just friendship, or something more? For decades, these two stars have shared one of the most heartwarming connections in Hollywood. Their on-screen chemistry felt natural, effortless, and genuine. It wasn't dramatic or exaggerated, it was subtle and believable. Audiences didn't just watch their performances, they felt them. That emotional connection stayed with fans long after the credits rolled. But what truly makes people buzz isn't just nostalgia. It's the mutual respect they've consistently shown each other in interviews and public appearances. Over the years, both have spoken kindly and honestly about their admiration for one another. There has never been controversy, negativity, or attention-seeking behavior attached to their bond, only warmth and sincerity. Their recent reunion didn't feel like a marketing strategy or a promotional stunt. It felt authentic. Their smiles looked comfortable. Their laughter seemed natural. In an industry often driven by headlines and publicity, that kind of authenticity stands out. And maybe that's why this moment feels bigger than just a reunion. It represents something rare, a long-lasting connection built on kindness, timing, and genuine appreciation. So why does their reunion matter so much? To truly understand, we have to go back to where it all began. Their unforgettable journey began in 1994 with the blockbuster hit Speed. In this high-stakes action thriller, Sandra Bullock played Annie, an ordinary woman forced into an extraordinary situation, driving a bus that couldn't slow down. Alongside her was Keanu Reeves, who portrayed Jack, the determined officer trying to save the passengers before time ran out. The film was packed with suspense, fast-paced action, and unforgettable moments. But beyond the explosions and adrenaline, something else captured the audience's attention: the effortless chemistry between Sandra and Keanu. Their interactions felt natural and unscripted, as if two real people were navigating chaos together. It wasn't over-the-top romance. It was subtle glances, shared smiles, and quiet understanding. That authenticity made their connection believable. Audiences didn't just root for the characters to survive, they rooted for them to end up together. The pairing became iconic almost instantly, turning Speed into more than just an action movie. It became the start of a beloved on-screen duo. More than a decade later, they reunited in the Lake House, a romantic drama centered on two people connected across time. This project revealed a softer and more emotional dynamic between them. Their chemistry hadn't disappeared, it had deepened. The intensity of Speed transformed into something calmer, more reflective, and heartfelt. Off-screen, their connection felt just as genuine. Over the years, both actors openly shared in interviews that they had quiet crushes on each other during Speed. Yet neither acted on those feelings at the time. That honesty only made fans appreciate them more. It wasn't dramatic or controversial, it was simply sincere, respectful, and beautifully human. One of the biggest reasons fans are still buzzing about Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves goes back to a viral interview that captured everyone's attention. During an appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show, Sandra casually shared a revelation that instantly became headline news among fans. She admitted, with her signature warmth and humor, that she had a secret crush on Keanu while filming Speed. She laughed as she explained how difficult it was to stay professional and serious on set around him, revealing a side of their dynamic that audiences had never fully known. The story didn't end there. Shortly after, Keanu himself appeared on the same show. When he learned that Sandra had harbored feelings for him during the filming of Speed, his reaction was priceless, a mixture of surprise, charm, and undeniable sincerity. He admitted, with a shy smile, that he had also had a crush on her. The internet exploded. Fans everywhere were stunned. The idea that two of Hollywood's kindest, most respected stars had mutual feelings but never acted on them created the ultimate what-if scenario. What makes this story so special isn't scandal or drama. It's the authenticity and respect that both maintained over the years. Unlike typical Hollywood romances that often end in heartbreak and gossip, Sandra and Keanu's connection remained pure, untouched, and meaningful. Their bond was built on admiration, trust, and genuine friendship, which has only grown stronger over time. When fans saw them reunite publicly years later, those nostalgic what-if feelings resurfaced. The excitement wasn't just about romance, it was about witnessing two people who shared real affection, kindness, and respect for each other, a connection that remains rare in Hollywood today. Hollywood reunions happen all the time. Co-stars appear at red carpet events, smile for the cameras, and promote new projects. Yet, when Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves reunited recently, it felt unlike anything fans had seen before. There was no sense of staged promotion or forced enthusiasm. Instead, their body language spoke volumes. Warm smiles, genuine laughter, light teasing, and a sense of comfort that comes only from years of trust. There was no awkwardness, no need to overcompensate for the cameras, and no artificial energy. Just two people enjoying a moment together. Fans immediately noticed. Over decades, both Sandra and Keanu have earned reputations not only as incredible performers but as some of the kindest, most humble individuals in Hollywood. Keanu is admired worldwide for his humility, generosity, and quiet strength. Sandra has earned respect for her honesty, resilience, and grounded personality. Neither is driven by drama, controversy, or the spotlight, which makes every interaction feel authentic. When they meet, it doesn't feel like a public appearance or publicity stunt. It feels like two old friends reconnecting, effortlessly and sincerely. In an industry where relationships are often temporary and heavily scrutinized, witnessing a bond like theirs is refreshing. Their reunion reminds fans that some connections transcend time, expectations, and public perception. Perhaps that's why this moment feels so special. It's not about romance or gossip. It's about a rare connection built on mutual respect and genuine affection. Their story shows that a love story doesn't always need to happen to leave an impression. Sometimes, enduring friendship and shared admiration are just as meaningful. And that's exactly why fans everywhere are buzzing. Here's the truth. Whether Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves ever become more than friends doesn't actually matter. What truly matters is what they represent. A bond built on admiration, respect, and authenticity that has lasted decades in an industry often defined by fleeting fame and drama. Their story reminds fans of a time when movies felt magical. On-screen chemistry wasn't driven by marketing algorithms, social media trends, or hype. It was about genuine connection between talented actors who understood each other, both professionally and personally. Audiences were captivated because it felt real. Their performances made people believe in love, friendship, and the subtle power of human connection. That sense of authenticity is increasingly rare in Hollywood today. They also remind us that timing isn't always perfect, and that's okay. Sometimes admiration and respect do not need to evolve into romance to be meaningful. Their mutual regard, understanding, and unspoken bond have been inspiring fans for over 30 years. That alone makes their relationship extraordinary. Their recent reunion sparked hope, nostalgia, and excitement, not because of gossip, drama, or speculation, but because of something far more valuable: authenticity. In a world dominated by fleeting headlines and sensationalized stories, seeing two genuinely kind, grounded individuals reconnect is refreshing and uplifting. It reinforces the idea that some bonds, built on trust and shared experiences, never fade. So whether it's friendship, fate, or simply mutual respect, one thing is clear. When Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves share a moment, the world stops to watch. And honestly, we wouldn't want it any other way. Their story is a celebration of kindness, patience, and enduring human connection, a legacy far greater than any romance could ever be.